Eevee's Grove, a set fully based around Eevee and the Eeveelutions, one of my favorite Pokemon. You can literally see his lower half right there at the top of my bookshelf. You think this would be one of my favorite seasons of all time because this is something I was actually asking for 7 months ago, which I actually speculated Mythical Island possibly could be back in the day. Not only that, but my favorite Eeveelution became the best card in Pokemon Pocket. However, things did not turn out how they were supposed to. Everywhere I went, Sylveon Greninja or Sylveon Charizard haunted me in my dreams, but I had some of the best tournament results ever. But that is all in the past. I can officially say the curse is over. I am no longer the mayor of Brick City. I am passing that along to a different content creator, bro. So if you are a content creator who bricks a lot next season, not my fault, bro. It's simply just your time. Anyways, let's actually talk about this tournament that just happened. Yeah, so yesterday we had the Streamer Showdown number 2. This was a tournament for only Pocket streamers, and this was hosted by Eluchin, so I recommend you guys checking out their Twitch channel because it was really cool of them to host this tournament. And the cool thing about this tournament, instead of traditional Pokemon Pocket tournaments like the Ursi Day, is that if we scroll down here, you could actually see that it was going to be a double elimination bracket. So instead of having something like Swiss and then Top Cut, you essentially just had 2 lives from the start. And if people are familiar with the FGC, it's how their tournaments work. So if we go to the standings, we can see here that Jody won. I never know how to correctly pronounce it, so I do apologize. But they won, and I know they're going to be uploading a video soon, so I do recommend checking out their YouTube channel whenever they do post that video, because it'll probably be after mine, because I think they're actually working on it. Maybe it is before. Either way, go watch it, because they actually played a terrorist deck. Anyways, you can see here, because it is a double elimination, it means 2 people got 5th. That's just how it works. And yeah, so me and Corndog got 5th. Shout out to them actually playing Nagendel, not Nagendel, but Guzzlord Darkrai. And then I obviously got 5th place using Eevee box, going 6 and 2. If we look at my bracket, I had a pretty weird bracket. Basically, I beat Silvally Oricorio for the very first match, which can be a matchup that's pretty bad. You know, if I don't get that leafeon to be able to knock out Oricorio. Then we beat Nagendel Guzzlord. We lost to actually Corndog, which is funny because they also got 5th place, but we lost to them. And then we ended up going on a very good run in losers, beating Eluchin, which is the host, bro. So I apologize for that. Also an Ursi's Day winner, bro. So we just played good players. You know, all these streamers are very good players. So it was actually a very fun tournament. And then you can see here, I ended up facing 4 Sylveon Greninjas in a row. I don't think there was a more poetic way to end my very last tournament of this season that we all know my opinions on Sylveon Greninja. So why did I actually bring Eevee box to this tournament? So my reasoning was, 1, I think it's the most fun deck out of any of the meta decks actually in the meta. And 2, I was expecting a lot more Buzzwole players. Wait, am I tripping? Damn, there's no Buzzwoles. Oh no, there is. I'm stupid, bro. There's 2. As you can see there, my prediction was totally wrong and there was not a lot of Buzzwoles at all. However, I think Eevee box is still good. I think it does really good into every deck that's not super heavy Oricorio, and that's also not Charizard. So we have the most basic Eevee box list with the 1 Leafeon, the 2/2 Flareon Leafeon EX, the 1 Sylveon, 2 Draw EVs, 2 Eevee EX. And then for the support cards, we have the Mars, Red, Sabrina, and then the 1 Giant Cape down here. Some builds play Cyrus over Sabrina. I like Sabrina. I like being able to use something like Flareon with the Eevee bag combination with Sabrina to be able to get a KO and get a cheesy win, which is why I like Sabrina. I just think it's more useful than Cyrus. Plus, you know, it always has that early game disruption sometimes that can be useful in case you do have a pretty bad hand. And besides that, yeah, just average Eevee box. There's really not much to say about it. Going second is pretty good. Dude, this is a pretty good lead. If that is a type null, bro, we're going to be so happy. I'm just trying to switch this real quick with this. And then boom. Okay, that's their deck. Okay, it's Aurora, bro. No Oricorio. This is beautiful. So the downside is they are going first, and obviously they have 2 Giovannis, but we have the Giant Cape. So unless we get hand disrupt like this turn, we should be chilling. Which they also can just immediately swap into Oricorio if that's what they got. I'm hoping they didn't. Just 2 times. I love to see it, bro. I mean, they could still get it though. I mean, they had everything, but let's just hope not. Yep. Fuck. Damn. They might be greedy and go for the damage is at least what I'm hoping for. Yep. Just gonna do this. And they have Mars. I don't know if they would Mars, but yeah, we got to do this. I mean, they have double Giovanni. It's very likely for them to have it. So we're just gonna draw, bro. And even if they try to like Sabrina to disrupt, we do have double leafeon, so we can just, you know, actually swap out and still attack. Because I would prefer to get a KO like right now. Yeah, I'll kind of just do low key. If I draw a leafeon, bro, like if I draw the basic leafeon, I think I just win this game. Because I would just be able to get this KO. They have no energy advantage. I wish I Professor Research, bro, but obviously, you know, I can't. Come on, let me have like God luck. Damn it. Whatever. So yeah, we're just gonna attack. I would love to see a Flareon, I guess. They're gonna Mars me. Fucking damn it. This sucks. No. Okay, at least I got okay, that's Sylveon. That's pretty good. Now they just give me the KO. I wish I had Eevee back still, bro, so I could not die to Geo. Yeah, I kind of need to draw. They have no more hand disruption. Kind of need to draw. Yeah, see what I get. I would prefer to use an Eevee bag because they did set up on Oricorio. They could Dawn. They could Dawn 100%, but I feel like they have a Geo. Oh, that's such a godlike draw, bro. We can just get rid of red. Oh, no, it's not. Shit. This sucks, dude. Oh, if they have Geo, I just lose, dude. I feel like they have Geo. I wish I used that Eevee bag last turn. I was thinking about like swapping the Eevee EX, but then they could... I'm gonna just bank on no Geo, bro. Fuck it. We're just gonna bank on no Geo. They have it, they have it. I mean, I'm just cooked either way. I could have swapped out and like stalled a turn of Sylveon, but then they just opened Sylveon the Cyrus later on, so it's like... I should just use the Eevee bag first. I should just use the Eevee bag the turn, like when I didn't get Marsed. But if we don't see Geo, then I win. Or like, obviously I don't win, but I'm gonna really good... Yeah, they have fucking Geo, bro. I don't think this is winnable now, bro. I just don't think this is winnable. I should use the Eevee bag, but like I don't know why I saved it. There's no reason to save it. This doesn't do anything either. At least this stalls. I mean, if I can get an Eevee next turn, then maybe. I mean, I still have a second Professor Research, so I guess I could try, but at least it says like Elite Energy. I mean, maybe they do just Dawn me, but who knows? Yeah. Nah, I just lose. I just lose. If my next card is Mars, it's possible. If my next card is literally Mars, and that's the only option. It does. Actually, that kind of does matter. I can never beat Silvally in an endgame. I don't think it's winnable. I don't think this is winnable. I should have switched in the... Nah, there's nothing I could have done. I just lose to Silvally, bro. But I understand the matchup. I understand the matchup. Hopefully we go second again. Not going first, fine. Leafeon like lead is like cracked, bro. Oh my god, if we get an Eevee and a Leafeon EX, dude, we're cooking. If not, we're kind of cooked though. Oh, dude, please, Professor Research, bro. Oh my god, I have to use it. I have to use it, bro. Eevee and then Leafeon EX, please. Please. Why? You know, never draw a Pokeball, bro. Why? This sucks so bad. I mean, this is fine if my next card is an Eevee. But I might have to just, if I don't get an Eevee, dude, I have to evolve into Sylveon, bro, which just sucks. Yeah, they have Zora. I don't want to waste my giant cape, bro. Dude, I swear to God, people are cheating. How do they always have Mars in their hand? How do they always have it? Please, bro, please. Oh my god, why? No. Please. Dude, I need 2 Eevees now. Even if I get like... Okay, hold up. I mean, the downside is I still can't. Attack a Leafeon next turn. But this is a start. And they have no more hand disruption. If I could just knock out this motherfucker, bro. In case they Sabrina me, we're gonna put it on this one. I'm gonna say Mars. I'm gonna say Mars for the end. Please, bro. please just like let me dodge Silvally. I'm also gonna need an Eevee bag. Or let that be a Silvally, not a type null. Okay. We're chill with it. They have no more hand disruption, right? No more. Okay, they use Mars. We have another Eevee for Flareon, which is actually godlike. I could Mars them, but they don't have type null. So I'd rather just wait until they get type null. The only thing that sucks is I wish I had a giant cape. Like, okay, dude, if we dodge a type null this turn, I think we're in such a good position to win. Because they might, I think they're going to swap out to Zorora, bro. Which is fine. I think I still just swap in an attack. I swap in an attack and only if I draw an Eevee bag. But I think 100% they're going to swap out. And that's fine too. I guess I could just save it actually. Yeah, they're going to swap out. Like, let me just top deck Sabrina. I think either way I still attack. I think there's no reason not to when they don't have a type null. I guess if I don't, okay, well, now I don't attack, yeah. Unless I obviously draw Sabrina, because if I draw Sabrina, then we're winning. Let's see. Flareon, this is fine. I wish I had an Eevee bag so I could have like charged him up. I'm not going to Flareon this turn. There's no reason to. I'll knock out Zorora next turn. I need to draw an Eevee bag, bro. I need to get an Eevee bag so bad. If I should have charged up on Flareon actually, and then just swapped out to it next turn. I think to KO Zorora. Because the problem is I don't want Leafeon. I guess if Leafeon gets knocked out, I can just Mars them. And if they haven't placed a type null yet, like they're getting so unlucky. Yeah, let me get an Eevee bag, and then I can Mars. Or just. Oh, thank God. I know that they have Geo, but I'm just going to play around in case they don't. Because this also gets Sylveon out of range from a Cyrus with a type null. So this is perfect. I think I'm in a pretty good position unless they get a type null next turn. And if they get a type null next turn and they Giovanni me, I mean, we're going to Sylveon them the one card, the two cards. They've already used one Gladion. So at that point, it's just like a praying that they don't drop Professor Research or something. But if they don't, obviously, if they don't get type null this turn, we win. Which is why I haven't been Marsing yet. We also could top deck Giant Cape. And dude, let's go. Yo, thanks, Dave, bro. I appreciate it. Okay. I have Sylveon, so I don't want the place to draw an Eevee down. And in case they have a type, maybe this is a no. I mean, if they have type null, bro, like Zorora type null Dawn, I'm cooked anyways, and I just lose a point, and everything else is an EX, so like whatever. But like theoretically, if I see a type null no Zorora, I could knock out the Silvally with a 30 Leafeon EX and then one Eevee bag, which is kind of what my theory is. Zorora is pretty nice in the active too. Especially, you know, because we can't damage it for 30. And plus we have Sylveon. I'm not using that Professor Research. We've been Mars turn 1. Type null. Does that do? No, I don't think that does anything. Giant Cape? I don't think that does any damage numbers that I'm missing. Oh yeah, we're just gonna buy it. I mean, does it put him out of range of Leafeon? I guess technically does. I mean, we have Eevee bag though, and we draw 5 cards next turn if we don't get Mars. Like, give me Leafeon EX with another Leafeon, and then I just win the game. I literally just win the game if I get that combo. They could Dawn me next turn and knock me out, so I might actually have the Eevee bag or Giant Cape. Or Sabrina. Sylveon, bro. Please, bro. Please. Please. Alright. Professor Research, please, bro. Please. Don't do this to me, bro. At least a Leafeon. At least a Leafeon. Leafeon. Let's go! Although, how much HP am I at? I'm at 90. They can't attack. Okay. Do you know what's crazy? You know what's actually crazy though? If they don't Mars me, and if they don't evolve into a Silvally, we do get the Silvally knockout. Because we have a second Eevee bag. But we do lose Leafeon EX to Oricorio though. We have a giant cape. I mean, we could always giant cape. Yeah, we could giant cape. They do have Silvally. I'm not surprised. I think no matter what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna Sabrina anyways, unless obviously we draw the Leafeon because I need a stall. So Gladion, okay. Is that gonna be Silvally or type null? Is a question. Flareon. I guess I might as well set up Flare. I think what I have to do. How many cards do I have left? How many cards do I have left? I have 8 cards. Professor Research, double Pokeball, which is pretty. I need another Eevee. Okay, so like theoretically, if I Sabrina, like what does that really do for me? Like I could Sabrina theoretically next turn and be able to knock out a Silvally with Flareon, but then I take 50 damage from Oricorio, and I don't know if that's worth it. So I think I'm just gonna Sabrina now, dude, and basically stall because like I'm not scared of these Silvallis. What I'm scared of is the Oricorio. They're baiting me to take the KO, which actually kind of sounds pretty fire, bro. I'm not gonna kill shit. I take the KO. I do live a hit from. I know they're baiting me, but if I just draw a Leafeon next turn, I just win. And now they can't. And if they put Silvally in, we have Flareon, bro. So they can't go into Flareon. Maybe I should have kept, dude. I should have fucking put the. I think what I should have done is not put the cape on and basically bait them to putting Silvally in with like a Dawn. But screw it, bro. I don't think they would have done that because of Flareon, but they might Mars me. But because I have the giant cape, I don't think they have Guzma. Yeah, they have no Guzma. I'm just gonna switch out into Sylveon, take some hits. And if I get a second draw Eevee, I could just go into that, to be honest. I do die from a Geo, but who knows? Mars. Well, I gotta wait to use this. Whatever. No, I probably should have just used it then. I should have just used. Yeah, I should have just used it. If they Sabrina, I don't know what to do if they Sabrina. I mean, they have to attack me 3 times before Oricorio. They could never go into Silvally, so I did kind of trap them in. So it's kind of a waiting game. Do I drop Professor Research into my Leafeon? I do. Preferably, I get a second Eevee, so I could go into like Leafeon plus a Flareon, bro, just in case. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. But I wish I had a second Eevee. I wish I had a second Eevee because I mean they might just swap into Silvally, bro, and attack me. That's the problem with this play. So I don't think I could even evolve into it this turn. I don't think I can. I think I'm gonna Mars them, and that's it. Because if they just swap in the Silvally, then I just lose the game. Which they might Mars me in return, bro, but I don't know. The only way I would have won if I had a giant cape, which I obviously... Oh, actually, no, because I still get Geo'd. Yeah. I also could save the Mars for once they KO the Sylveon, but... If I get a second Eevee, I'm simply just going to evolve with the Flareon. Because if I let Sylveon die from the Oricorio, then I'm just... And they either want to keep the Oricorio and I'm allowed to switch into Leafeon. Did they already use Mars? They have not used Mars yet. Which is the scary part. Mars, any moment, can basically screw me over. So... Unless they Mars, this is not a good play. This is exactly why I didn't. This is exactly why I kept the Sylveon in, bro. Oh, I drew another Eevee too. I was actually in such a good position. Oh, nice. Let's go. Bro, you want to know why my opponent lost this? First off, shout out to them because obviously they're another streamer. But they, after the first round I lost, they said good luck, have fun. That's why they lost. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't like that being there. I feel like they got a Celesteela in their hand. So I might have to giant cape on this Eevee. And how much hand disruption are they playing? Mars, and that's it. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping for a second Eevee. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. Like, we do a lot of damage to Guz, bro, if we can swing into it. I feel like they probably have Poison Barb, though, but... Double Eevee, but like, do we just... How much damage do we do with Red, with Leafeon, bro? We do 90... 110... We do 130 damage. That's crazy. Okay, well, this kind of sucks, though, because we are bricked up. But if they don't get Celesteela and we can knock this out, we just win with Sabrina because we just knock out the Nihilego. So we pray to God, no Celesteela, bro, next turn. Or we get another Eevee for Flareon, because then I feel like we're in a really good position. Do they have PCL? They do. I'm going to use the red now, bro. Screw it. Let's get out of my hand. I just want something out of my hand. Could we one-shot it? No, we do. Yeah, 130 max, like I said. Yeah, they can't swap out, dude. Please. Please, no Pokeball. Please, no Pokeball. Oh, wait, no. I mean, unless they Grindcore 3 on me, bro. Unless they Grindcore 3. That's just a little ridiculous. That second Guzzlord sucks, though, if I don't get a second. Hold up. No, calm down. Chill out. Chill out. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Please, 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 second Eevee. Dude, why can't we get another Eevee? This is bad. This is bad. I should have let it go to the discard pile. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. I mean, this is fine. It's like if they, I think they have Lusamine and they're gonna go for another Grindcore, where I think we do have enough Eevee bags to heal out of range from Guzzlord killing us. I think we have the Sabrina. I think we have the Sabrina and then possibly heal up. Like, depending on what they do. Yeah, Lusamine, I already kind of knew this was gonna happen. It's not over, bro, if we just draw another Eevee. Please. That's also not over. It's only over if they have double Lusamine. Oh my god, thank god. They also, do they have Sabrina? They don't have Sabrina. So if I attack them for 90 damage and they use a PCL 90, they're 80 HP. 80 HP. I'm using these to get these out of my hand. And I think if I use this, I think I'm at a Grindcore range now. Obviously, like, using 2 doesn't matter, but they have no Sabrina, so as long as we don't get Mars here, bro. Now everything just, literally everything they have, every single thing that they have just dies from Flareon EX. Let's go! Yo, what's how you doing, Taz, bro? It doesn't even matter. It does not matter, bro, because we just put the leafeon, bro. We're chilling. It's crazy seeing a leafeon with 1 fire energy, bro. I just realized I also could have just used this leafeon and attacked them, but there's obviously like same conclusion. So actually, theoretically, I could have kept an Eevee bag to one-shot a Nagendel if it came back in, but obviously I had Flareon EX. Go on second again. All right. Why does this look like the exact same hand? And also, why am I super scared of a Poipole? Dude, if I see a Poipole Nagendel, or not Nagendel, but Nihilego, I think I might just have the Sabrina, bro. This is literally like the exact same hand though. But I simply might, I might just have the Sabrina, bro, and bank on no Celesteela. Because if they get Celesteela, they're obviously going to place it down right away. So, because I can't let them Nagendel just win if I don't get a second Eevee. What? Why can't I just, yeah, I mean, but if they have, I mean, I lose either way. So I have to just do this. Dude, if I had a second Eevee, I literally just KO anything of leafeon, bro. That's the part that sucks, is I'm just kind of bricking on these Eevees. It's like the gold Pokeball gave me bad luck or something, but we did get a second one. If we can survive, we win. Or we don't win, but I mean, we're in like a pretty decent spot. They're going to Poison Barb, though. They're going to Poison Barb 100% on that Nihilego. Why would they put the energy there? I don't agree with that. I understand that he might have Lusamine, but that's just a waste of a Lusamine. In my personal opinion. Not only that, but because I know that they have Lusamine because they put the energy on it, I'm simply just going to Mars them. But yeah, let's just see what happens. Obviously, they didn't evolve in the Nagendel, so who knows if they actually had it. But I still think it was smart for me to play around that. Yeah, we're just going to Mars. And yeah. Okay, so if they actually, okay, so there's two things that can happen here. If they do go into, if they do go into Nagendel, I draw another Eevee, I might just switch into Leafeon, use the Eevee bag, KO the Nagendel, and then boom, I have 2 KOs. And then I can go in the Flareon. I think I have to. I think that's what I have to do. I think either way, if I do that, I'm not threatened by a KO. I just swap back out the Leafeon. I think that's just the best play. I think that's just the best play I have. I also put an energy in the Discord whenever I do get it. Yeah, they have second Poison Barb, but they put it on Guzzlord. Okay. Yeah, I can't give them time. So I think I have to go into Leafeon, Eevee back, take the KO. And I wish, obviously, you know, I wish I still had Sabrina. It doesn't do anything for me, bro. Why can't I not get Pokeballs ever? This also gets rid of my poison on the Leafeon. And then we basically just got to draw an Eevee. Or they have no Lucamine. Even if they have Lucamine, they can only grindcore me, which as long as I don't lose both, I'm still fine. Actually, even if I lose both, I'm still fine, yeah. Oh, did I? No, I put it on the Leafeon. I used the ability to put it on the Leafeon. This one. But yeah, now I have no KOs. They can't, even if they grindcore me, I could still swap out and attack with Leafeon. So I think we're not winning 100%, but we're in a better position than if we didn't do this. Because I do 110. I do actually. I think I just KO them also with double Leafeon. I mean, even if they have Lucamine, it's fine. It does not matter if they have Lucamine, because for Guzzlord, you have to have one energy already on Guzzlord for the turn to be able to attack for the 120. They just might not have it. Yeah, they just don't have it. And we draw a second Eevee, so yeah. Obviously get rid of the fire one. And then we could set up on you. They also have no Celesteela yet, so if they don't have a response to both my guys, I just win next turn. I do die from the poison, but even if they have PCO, it does not matter, because if they have PCO, then they don't have Mars. Yep, we win. GG's. The PCL puts them in a lock, because now they can't attack with anything, so yeah. Poison Tick does not matter. The reason it doesn't matter is because they have no KOs. So if they, obviously like the Poison Tick is going to kill me, but I just switch in the Flareon. I also could just knock them out of Leafeon because it obviously does 110. But just because I can, I'm just going to attack with the Flareon. Just because I know it for sure. I don't want to, like, I don't know, some weird play, bro. But yeah. And I'm going to be honest. I've seen a lot of people playing one Celesteela versions of Guzzlord. This is why I don't approve of it, because I've tried it myself. I mean, a lot of people know that I played Nagendel exclusively last season. One Celesteela is very bad for this specific reason. But GG's, bro. GG's. Going first kind of sucks, bro, but whatever. Okay. Hold up. Please just give me a Pokeball, bro. Please. Sometimes you just gotta ask, bro. Sometimes you just have to ask. And then we're gonna get Mars or red card anyways, but we don't gotta talk about that. I could Mars them turn 1, but I think Marsing later is going to be like, because like they might set up on this Nahelgos to attack me. It like does and doesn't really change anything. Eevee bag's like pretty nice. Yeah, just do this. Like, out of curiosity, we do. If they Mars me, I don't even mind. I don't even mind if they Mars me, because I just can get a Flareon. They could Sabrina me, place 2 Nahelgos down, and I would be pretty pissed off about that. But like, let's just not talk about that. Guzzlord, yep. Well, I think this one might be a GG's, boys. Yeah, because they have 2 Nahelgos. So yeah. So the positive part is we got a second Eevee. So we can theoretically go into the Leafeon next turn and attack, and hopefully that can do something. But I feel like they have Lucamine, so I'm looking at Mars. Like, there's no point. Like, Mars is probably never going to be useful. I could have saved it for later, but Yeah, I'm not feeling too good about this one. I wish I put the double energy on leafeon. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to Sabrina them and just basically bank on no Celesteela. Yep. I think I still have to do that. Yeah, I just okay. Why do I even talk? Why do I even say things, bro? I think they're misplaying, by the way. I think they're misplaying. Unless they not, I think this is a misplay unless they get 3 energy. Because they don't have Cyrus. Yeah, I probably should have. No, this is fine. They misplayed. Well, no, they didn't misplay, but I mean, I don't technically KO them, but this is fine. I actually prefer them doing this. Oh, I forgot to evolve the leafeon. I forgot to evolve the fucking leafeon. Oh my god, I just threw. I actually could have won this because the Guzzlord wouldn't be able to attack me anymore. I didn't place it down, bro. Dude, I just watched him do this on stream too. That fucking sucks, dude. That actually fucking sucks. This is still fine. Bro, we just simply get another Eevee and we draw red. We're chilling. It's whatever. It is what it is. Whatever. Yeah, how do I win this now? That's a great question. I think I need Eevee. Even with Eevee, double Eevee back at 90, 110, 130. I still died to Darkrai. Giant Cape. It's not impossible. I misplayed. Whatever. I mean, they had a pretty good hand. I also bricked at the beginning, so it's whatever. But it's like, I misplayed. I can't get mad. It's like all on me. They also won second, so it's like, we're just simply going to win 2 in a row. We had, like, if we think about it, bro, we also had like a pretty bad start. Like, we had no Eevees. Like, we never started like multiple Eevees for some reason. Like, well, I mean, theoretically, like, it wasn't over, by the way. Because I use the leafeon. I get them in the range of dying to a leafeon. And I mean, they could just switch in the Celesteela and take 2 hits. And like, they have a lot of time to be able to charge up Darkrai. So it wasn't over. Because I don't have a Cyrus, but that is just one thing I want to state. Like, it was not for sure. Obviously, it did prolong the game, and then maybe I could draw it to a Flareon. But as you see, I never drew into a Flareon anyways, so I probably would have lost anyways, like, to be honest. So, like, even if I didn't mess up, so it's whatever. However, though, I hope that's the second Eevee EX, bro. Or if not, I'm gonna have to Giant Cape it. Oh, actually, no, we're going first. Yeah, we're going first. Red card, Mars, Guzzlord, alright. This is fine. 30 plus 70 is obviously 100. I would need 2 Eevee bags to be able to knock out Celesteela. This person also has 2 Celesteelas. Yeah, I don't think I should have Mars. I think if I did Mars, I potentially could have won that match too. I think the Mars, I 100% misplayed on the Mars. I was kind of thinking that I was kind of thinking about the last Guzzlord player. Yeah, double Celesteela, this is going to be a very hard match because they can just take so many hits. The good news is we have a bunch of Eevees. And they have no, like, they don't have energy advantage. And they're not playing Nagendel, so. But, oh yeah, we might as well just attack. There's no downside to it. The only damage they could do is Darkrai chip. They're going to go for a Greninja next turn, I think. Yeah, my opponent's not playing Cyrus, so I don't have to worry about using the Eevee bag to heal up my Flareon, which I was thinking I was going to have to do. I want to say I am tempted to just switch into Flareon, dude, but the problem is I could always just lose to a Grindcore. Whereas if I had double Flareon, I wouldn't care about that, which I think they really misplayed. I think they should have put the Poison Barb on this. That's kind of annoying, but it's whatever. They just wasted Sabrina, which is I'm fine with. I feel like they should have put the poison on a Celesteela just because Guzzlord can't one-shot anything. I guess they can with Darkrai, which is maybe what they're planning, but I mean, they have to spend so many, like they have to spend 4 turns on Guzz, which gives me time. I could go in with Flareon next turn, but I do lose to a Grindcore if they get 1. Like, they wouldn't be able to knock me out though, because, you know, they can only do 30 damage. I'm kind of curious on what they're going to do though. Guzzlord. Like second Leafeon would be so sick. Second Leafeon EX would go so hard right now. They can only do 30 damage to me. Yeah, I was kind of... That's why I didn't use the Eevee bag, to be honest. I need a double Flareon, like, win game here, bro. Sometimes you just gotta ask, bro. You just gotta ask. I'd rather have... Yeah, I'd rather just put it on this one. I think I should have went on Leafeon first, but we don't got to talk about that. Also, they're going to Mars me 100%, so I should actually Eevee back, but we don't also have to talk about that. I was really hoping to draw a second Flareon, to be honest, dude, but I'm just not drawing it, so... If I draw a Mars next turn... They recognize ground core as their way out. I can't attack though. I can't attack a Flareon. I only had 2 energy on it. And the other one obviously can, you know, I win if they don't have Mars or Red card, if they swap into the other ones to attack. The problem is I just, you know, I didn't want them to just get a free KO. So I'm kind of trying to bait them into staying a Leafeon. Yeah, the reason they grind cord is they probably recognize that I had the cards to win. Dude, the fucking hammer, bro. Like, get away from my room, bro. They're like right underneath, man, like every time I talk. But like low-key, what if we just draw red? No, they're definitely not stream sniping. They're 100% they're not. I was just saying that as the meme because everybody likes to say that. Damn it. We're still fine though. I mean, they don't. Question is, do I want to Sabrina here and get a KO? And I think the answer is yes. Yeah, we Sabrina get a KO and then we lock them in. Or yeah, they're gonna get a KO next turn anyways, so we just gotta do it. Let's go Sabrina. Actually, I probably should have attacked that Guzzlord. But we don't have to talk about that. Actually, I should have attacked that Guzzlord. They still have 2 elusive means, yes. I should have attacked that Guzzlord. Damn it. Yeah, whatever. Okay. They have poison. I might need the Eevee bags to actually heal up a Flareon. That's why I'm not using them. I think this is fine. I mean, I can just top deck red, and even if I don't top deck red, I have Eevee bags to put my Flareon out of range from an attack. So that's why I'm fine with this play. Grindcore. I could have Eevee bags too in case he didn't have Lusamine. I guess that's also something I could have done, so that's my fault, but we're just gonna top deck red. I should have attacked the Guzzlord. That's my fault. Unless they stay in, bro, but no, I died of poison. Yeah, I died of poison. It's my fault. I misplayed. What is what it is. I also should have Eevee back so they couldn't kill my thing. So I should have done that on the thing, but whatever. We're going second. We're going second. We're going second. This is all right. Out of curiosity, I didn't really look at their hand. Let me just go on my stream. They have red card and Mars. All right. We're gonna get hand disrupted. So this hand is not our hand. Don't even pay attention to it. 100% we're getting red carded or Mars next turn. I might just Mars them. I genuinely just might Mars them first. Second Eevee would be goated, but we just don't get it. I could Mars them, but I'm just gonna get. I'm honest. It's like, fuck it, dude. I would love to get more Eevees, bro, but we're just gonna see what happens. I'm gonna get red carded. I already know I'm gonna get red carded or Marsed. This is fine. I don't really have anything that I want, so yeah, we already knew it. Like they always have it, bro. Especially with double. It's like we already knew it. Leafeon, and that would have been goated. That would have been goated if I could draw Leafeon, but we also potentially could just charge up a Flareon EX. I mean, we're not in a range of getting KO'd by like a Pheromosa. Like 2 Pheromosa attacks because we're EV EX doesn't do anything. I have Mars still, which is pretty good. And I have a second Eevee. I don't even want to place it down unless I draw a Leafeon. Just because I don't want to get Sabrina'd. Which, or Cyruston, which they actually don't have, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, dude, honestly, drawing like double Eevee bag or like Eevee bag Rocky Helmet would kind of be, or Giant Cape would be goated. just to be able to attack. Let's see what we get though. This is fine. Is it fine? I don't think I should have. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I should have used the Pokeball. I don't think I should have used that, but whatever. And I am not placing it down because I don't want to take very most of the damage. They might Mars me, but I'm in like a bad position. I'm not gonna. I want to say I'm in a bad position anyways. So whatever. Maybe what I should have done is I should have actually nah, it's whatever. It doesn't matter. What, it doesn't matter. 140 minus 40. There's 5 cards. They have Lucamine. So they have Lucamine. What did I do in this situation? We're fine. We're actually fine. This is actually pretty good. Because now we have 2 Flareons set up. So I think we're chilling. I think if I evolved in the Flareon last turn, I would have lost the game. Because I think it's very important to deny them access to. They can still Mars me. Don't get me wrong. They still might Mars me. But because of the way I've played, I think he's going to assume that I am simply bricking on just evolutions. They also could theoretically, I think they're going to also leaf cape on the Pheromosa. And if they leaf cape, that would be so good because they only have 1 leaf cape. They also could go punch a Buzzwole. But let's just see what happens. Now they wasted Erica. This is fine. They didn't want to die from Eevee. And if I just draw red, yeah, well, we're just gonna do this. I could have Sylveon and then try to get another Eevee, dude, but that's so risky, bro. That's just so risky. Because then I might just get Mars after I take this KO. So we're basically gonna bank on no leaf cape. No leaf cape, and we're in a really good position. If they have leaf cape, we have to draw into, because we do how much damage? We do 150, right? We do 150. We have to just top deck red or we kind of lose. Or like an Eevee bag to be able to heal up so we don't die from but yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens, bro. I think I played the best I could have played. No leaf cape. I also could just top deck Sabrina. I could top deck red, and if I top deck red, I'll just place a card down. Second Pheromosa. I think it's too late. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's too late to attack. There's also, I don't think they should have placed the Pheromosa down. I understand why they did it. They're Marsing me. This is fine though. I've only taken 1 KO, so I still get 2 cards. As a matter of fact, like I think that was just better for me. Because now they have no more hand disruption, and I might just draw red, which is guarantees the win. Which obviously I don't, but I have Eevee back too, which is cool. Yeah, I just needed to chill out, bro. Also, hey, congrats on a top 5K, man. So, and it looks like they don't have leaf cape. If they had leaf cape, they would have placed it down. Yeah. But this is why we brought Flareon, bro. I'm feeling pretty, even if I lose this set, if I win this first game and I lose this set, I'm still feeling very good about this first game, at least. Yeah, it looks like they don't have anything. Yeah, they concede. This riding might be fire, bro. This riding might be fire. As long as we don't get hand disrupted. However, though, like I said before, we're gonna get hand disrupted. That's not an if, or if it happens, they're gonna double. They're gonna either Mars or red card me. I just want to leafeon EX, but I love to see that guy. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Like I can't use the Professor Research. I know for a fact. And maybe I should have. Maybe I draw into another Professor Research or an Eevee so I could use Sylveon, but it's just like, I feel like I'm going to get red carded. And like, not only that, but like we saw the situation last game. Exactly. We're in the exact same situation, bro. Eevee bag, Eevee, Sabrina. The only thing is we didn't draw Flareon. I mean, if we top deck a leafeon EX, we're still in a good position. Dude, this is a bad hand. This is a bad hand. I'm like contemplating if I want to draw off the Eevee. And I think I have to. Maybe I get a really good top deck, but I don't have anything. Like I'm straight. Like at least like last time I had the Flareons, you know, but this time I have nothing. I'm fine with seeing that. Because that might give us a leafeon. Okay. They could Cyrus me in to disrupt my play, which would be fucking annoying, dude, but they don't do it, so Now we pray. Now we pray, bro. Oh my god. We get leafeon EX 100%. Do it on the U. I also would love a double Eevee bag to get my Sylveon back to full HP. but we'll see. Don't do this to me, bro. I would be at 130. It's not good. Ah, fuck. Shit's cooked. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, bro. God damn it. I could have went in with this sucks. Whatever. I'm gonna get Mars. I'm gonna get Mars and I'm gonna lose it. I think I should have just went in with flareon and not attacked. I think that's what I should have done. Oh, that's what I should have done. That's what I should have done 100%. I should have went in with flareon, not attacked. I'm gonna get Mars. I'm gonna get Mars. That I could do. I also have this guy for like a cheeky 90 that I could possibly do, but I think I'm gonna go double. Yeah. Oh, this is fucking not fine. This is not fine. This is not. That's actually bad. This is actually so bad. That's actually so bad. Damn it, dude. That sucks. I need double E. Do I sacrifice it? I think I might just sacrifice it, dude. Not greedy. 40. Giant cape. Okay, giant cape's pretty goated, I'm not gonna lie. I should have put it on that one, maybe. I should have put it on that one. That is a misplay, but whatever. I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine with this play. I think I'm fine with this play. Depending on how the next turn goes. I'm really trying to bait that Buzzwole in. I also don't have a red though. But they have no leaf keep. I'm gonna Mars no matter what next turn and just basically pray. I could have sacrificed a Sylveon and then Mars after that, but I just don't think that was worth it personally. I was gonna say they're gonna go for a double Buzzwole game because I thought they were, but they're just not, which I think I agree with. I don't think they should have. I mean, the only downside is I'm not in the best position. Leafeon is interesting. Listen, dude, I'll just evolve into it because why not? I'm Marsing because I want the Sabrina. I don't want them to place another basic down, or I just don't want it in my hand in case I get Marsed. Yeah. Depending on what happens next turn is going to be ride or die. If they Mars me and I don't get Sabrina, and if they don't get a leaf cape, I win. Or if I get red, obviously. We're just going to use this, obviously, because why not? And at this point, it does not matter if I'm in a certain range. We're just going to use both combust in case they try to sire something in the stall. I don't think they can anyways, but we're just going to do it. Okay, so either no leaf keep, or they Mars me into either Sabrina or red. I have 2 cards in my hand. I think 4 cards left in my deck. So if they Mars me, I have a 2 out of 6 to win the game. I feel like they would have used it last turn. Either they have leaf keep or they don't have Mars, and they're probably like thinking, I'm like, okay, well, like, do I leaf cape because then Mars? They're probably I don't know, bro. Like, that's just what I'm going. Like, that's what I'm thinking about in my head. Because they have to have both. They can't just have one. So they have to have both. Okay, they have leaf cape, but do they have Mars? They have 4 cards in their deck. They have only 1 Mars. I have a 2 out of 6 if they Mars me. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Just casually being the Buzzwole players, bro. Casually being the Buzzwole players. GG's, bro. GG's. That was probably one of the that is the best set I played. This is just one of the most fun and like the best set I've ever played during this meta. Yeah, GG's. You know what? For going first, we have a pretty decent hand. Just because we have leafeon EX, so we get the energy generation, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping I just like top deck on Mars, bro, and I just Mars them next turn, but I'm hoping either we Mars them, which we probably won't. They only have Mars as hand disruption. I could Professor Research and be greedy, but I really don't need to. But I'm hoping they don't place like a Froakie down. I just hope no Froakies, bro. No Froakies, bro, please. I'm telling you guys now, not to be negative, but I'm not winning this. And the reason is there is still a Charizard player in winner side. It is not possible for me to win this. Oh my god, they're freaking double water. Let's go. They're freaking double water. I didn't even realize that. I shouldn't have used that low key, but we don't have to talk about it. Fuck. Do I want to evolve into the Flareon now? Because they might Sylveon me in. I should have placed the energy on it, but whatever. I don't want to get Marsed. I think they're gonna Greninja me in. But like whatever, bro. If it happens, it happens. Maybe they just don't have Greninja. Yeah, it's gonna be double Sylveon, Professor. Like they probably are gonna do that play, and I shouldn't have evolved it, but I was really scared of a Mars. I was really I think this was a misplay, but we don't gotta talk about that. But it's goddamn, bro. Hold up. Let me draw that Mars next turn, bro. Or let them somehow not have a Greninja when they have 5 cards left in the deck. Obviously, you know, 6, but same thing. Okay, well they have Giratina. All right, now they actually have. This is turn 2, by the way. This is turn fucking 2, and people wonder why I didn't play a rank this season. This is how we go out, bro. The whole reason we didn't play rank this season was to not play against this deck, and it takes us out of our very last tournament, bro. This is straight scripted. We're still in a pretty good position, though, I would say. Like, I'm not, obviously, you know, I'm kind of just memeing around, but like we're in a pretty good position. The fact that they haven't played Giratina yet just means like they're pretty unlikely. They also Professor Research, so I'm not scared of them doing something like a I'm not really scared of them like Cyrusing my Flareon next turn, which I could just swap in the Flareon. It doesn't matter. It basically just didn't matter. I didn't mention it, but it's just like I'm gonna put it on next turn anyways, and I would have to put a fire on Leafeon. So I put the fire on Leafeon in case I drew another Leafeon. This basically is what I'm. There's no real reason, to be honest. The reason was it didn't matter. Dude, I almost want to swap in the Flareon, bro, and just attack next turn and set up 2 Flareons. I'm gonna be so fucking real. Because if I attack with what if I attack with Leafeon? Like, what does that do? I guess you know, it can do something. So I guess I should, but I guess I might as well just attack, bro. Like I might as well attack. They are getting Psychic, which means Giratina will be set up next turn. And I essentially just need a 2 Flareon game. So I think this is fine. They have Irida, which sucks. So unless I draw something like a red, I don't knock out the Sylveon. I still knock out the Sylveon regardless, actually. This is, I mean, if they ask me and they don't Irida, this is fine. This is, yeah, the Irida. I'll need both red and Eevee bag. But then they might Giant Cape the Giratina, but then it would be a trade at least. Yeah, we're gonna go for a Giant Cape on this Leafeon so we don't die, and then force him to Sabrina, but obviously that did not happen. Oh, wait a second. I theoretically, no, I can't. I have to set up. I was gonna say theoretically I could go in the Leafeon, use double Eevee bag, knock them out, but I have to set up 2 Flareons for this Giratina. The problem is I probably get Marsed, but it is what it is. Yeah, I have to set up on 2. If I attack with 1, I can set up the second one, and we just attack. And if Giratina comes in, and they Giant Cape, we use red, and then we use Eevee bags to hill, and then we probably win. If they Mars me and they Giant Cape and I don't draw shit, and then I'm probably cooked. Actually, no, if they Mars me, I don't know. There's a lot going on that I don't want to describe it. There's just too many different ways, because my opponent has their whole deck. My opponent has a Cyrus, for sure. So the only question is, do they have the Giant Cape? Is the Giant Cape actually the bottom of that card of the deck? Because if the Giant Cape actually is, then I'm in a very good position. I don't know. There's too many scenarios in my head, bro, of how this could go out for us, so it's just hard to explain. This also makes, I actually can't attack, dude. I actually can't attack with the Flareon. I should have swapped out last turn. Are they attacking with Greninja? No, they're not. Okay. What are they doing? They can only do 80. They can do 100 damage to me. So if I Eevee bag once, we're fine. Now we have 1 energy, and no matter what, I get to tackle for flareon next turn. So it looks like Giant Cape actually was their last card, so I probably get Mars there. And if we don't draw red, we don't draw red. I don't know. I don't really agree with this, but oh fuck! I know. I understand why they did that. Oh, they didn't get attack. They waited too long. This is still fine because now they can just never attack with this guy. I still don't KO'd obviously, bro, but this is I would have lost if they attacked there. Yeah, they threw. They can't attack with anything now. They threw. That is what you get for thinking, bro. You're playing Pokemon Pocket, bro. We can't think. We have to do turns in 20 seconds. They probably realize they just fucked up. Like, they genuinely just probably realized that. Because now they just lose. No matter what they fucking do, they just lose. Because I can't attack with my Flareon because my Flareon will actually KO itself. They do Mars me, so it just comes down to if I draw Sabrina. Let's go. Let's go. Unless they actually don't attack. But I'm like, they have to attack. If they don't, they just lose. And then they're going to put on the Sylveon because they're like, okay, we'll use double Eevee bag. You know, they don't have it. But I'm actually going to attack with my leafeon, bro. Oh, I actually drew Giant Cape too. Giant Cape was actually another way for me to not die. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Just one more, bro. Just one more out of 2 games, bro. Just one more out of 2 games. As long as I beat the Sylveon Greninja, bro, I could be happy with my life. I could be content. Okay, going first, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Let me see the Leafeon, though. Let me see the Leafeon. All right. I love it. All right. They have everything. Let me just see no Giratina. Let me see no Giratina. Oh, my God. Okay. This is a shit hand. This is a shit hand. This is such a shit hand, actually, bro. I mean, they're definitely getting Mars next turn, no matter what. Eevee, alright. This sucks because Mars doesn't do anything now, but I'm still gonna Mars. The Mars isn't even because I think it's good. It's because I think I don't have a choice. I have to basically brick them on no evolutions, and they didn't use Pokeball, which means they have cards that are not Pokeballs in their hand. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say they have it. Like something that's playable, and we're just gonna pray. If I don't get an Eevee next turn, bro, I'm cooked. I know you know Sylveon's gonna get placed down, bro. It's gonna be Sylveon. It's gonna be Sylveon into Professor Research and the goddamn Greninja. Please tell me that was the second Eevee. All right, it's Giratina. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's no Greninja, and give me an Eevee. That's all I want, bro. Please, 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 please. Dude. I'm not placing the energy because I want it in the discard pile, by the way. That is why I'm not placing the fire energy on Leafeon. For anybody who wonders, bro, I don't want to, don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. I have 3 Eevees and 2 Pokeballs, 2 Professor Researchers, bro. Half my decks are in a way to get access to at least just 1 Eevee. Actually, I need 2 Eevees, low key, but we don't got to talk about that. And the worst part is they're getting Psychic next so they can attack a Giratina. I mean, the problem is I'm going to be real, bro. Unless they get Greninja, I lose. Or, I mean, unless they don't get Greninja. Because I will just... they're just going to Cyrus my Eevee in. So, I'm just going to keep it a buck. I am going to just go out on a limb. And I'm going to say that I lose this match. Because they have double fucking Sylveon in their hand. So, they have their whole deck. My opponent has 2 cards left in their deck. And I have 10. That is annoying. That is one of the most annoying ways to lose, bro. But you know what, bro? To be honest, we got a free win last time. To be fair, we got a win that we shouldn't have got last time. It is only fair that they got a win that they don't deserve. Oh, thank God we're going second, bro. Thank God. Let me see something like 2 Eevees. Oh my God, we have 2 Eevees. It's a miracle. I'm placing them down right away. I almost want to put the draw one down, bro, but just in case I could knock out something with Eevee EX, I'm going to do it. Just let me dodge an Eevee, bro. Let me dodge an Eevee. I don't want to see no Sylveons. I don't want to see no Sylveons. Let me see a Mars, though. Let me see a Mars top deck. Wow, we already have more Eevees and we already have more cards than last time, guys. It's a miracle. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that they're going to have a Greninja plus a Sylveon. So I don't know if we're gonna win this match, but we're gonna play our heart out, because if we can get a Leafeon EX, we do knock out the Greninja because the Eevee bags. Yeah, we do. We have to use both of them, but it's fucking worth it. Oh my god, bro. They always just have it. They always have the Sylveons, bro. Rule number 1 of Pocket. If they have Sylveon in their deck, they have Sylveon turn 2. That's ridiculous. Unless you're only playing one copy. We're gonna pray. We're gonna fucking just draw Leafeon, bro. We're just gonna draw Leafeon. We're him. Top deck. What did I say? What the hell did I say, bro? And then we get Flareon too. They can't even solve the Sylveon, but we just win. That's what I'm saying, dude. Actually, I can't tag it next turn, bro. We don't have to. I actually can't. I forgot I can't tag a Flareon, bro. But whatever. We still win. Sabrina. And we get a second Leafeon. Fuck it, bro. I'm placing it down. I don't even care. 90 damage, Greninja. Bye, bro. We have Sabrina. They're gonna try to solve Sylveon a hit. No, bro. The good thing is they are getting water. They did place another basic, which sucks. So we might be cooked. We might be cooked. Damn it, dude. Why did they place another basic? Now I have to draw Flareon, bro. I think no matter what, if I draw Flareon, I'm going to have... No, actually, no. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is actually fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Sabrina? They don't have red, do they? Yeah, I have to Sabrina. I have to knock out the focus so they can't go in the Greninja. This is fine. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I don't even need Flareon. I don't need Flareon. If I knock out the Froakie, the Giratina can knock out my Leafeon in one hit. Therefore, I have 2 Leafeons, and then I can average whenever I draw Flareon. Yeah, I'm going to keep up 100. That's exactly what I'm going to do, bro. Which means I think I might swap out to the other one, but I need to set up a Flareon just in case. Swap out to the other one. They can't knock me out. I need to live a turn. They might Cyrus me in, bro, but then like, oh, they could double Cyrus, bro. Where's I don't have this Eevee here? I need like I don't even know. No Greninja, bro. Please no double Greninja. Because they also could have Irida. If they have Irida, that is also pretty good for them as well, because they won't be able to die from the second Leafeon. That's what I'm hoping for too as well, Mr. Brown or Chris. My bad, Chris, though. That's what I'm hoping for also. I think they're gonna attack with the Froakie, bro. Irida, yeah, they have Irida. Oh fuck. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. They can't keep. No, this is fine. I'm not gonna play it because the reason I'm not playing this. Actually, I should have played it. I should have played it, but I was basically banking on them not getting a Greninja and like trying to go into Sylveon or something. Maybe I should have just evolved in case they Cyrus it in. But if they, I don't know, dude. I'm basically trying to bait. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I just didn't want to do it. If you get what I'm saying. So I mean, let me top deck red. Let me top deck red, dude. Please. This is checkmate. This is checkmate. They have no more Irida. Everything gets one shot by Flareon. And if they put Giratina back in, Giratina dies to a Leafeon. And the reason I swapped out some of my Leafeon that's full HP so they couldn't come in with a Greninja. Doesn't matter though. They already wasted. No, they wasted Giant Cape. If they kept Giant Cape for the Greninja, they could have won this. But I understand why I think they should if they kept the Giant Cape for the Greninja. But this is checkmate. I hate this deck, bro. I hate playing against this deck. What? Yeah, they have no points. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Let's... Oh. Dude, so I went to work at 5 a.m. today, by the way, and then I came home and I immediately started playing in this tournament. So I'm simply just a working man. That is why I put that title. Never seen... Okay, this is fine. I have Sylveon. This is cool. But I'm going second, actually, but whatever. Oh, they're playing that Eevee? Okay, I didn't even realize that. Does that Eevee do anything? Like, is there like a... Nah, I mean, obviously they're going first, so I don't think it does, but... Okay, so they're not going for Greninja or Giratina, which I think is a smart play, but they're also getting double water, so this means they might not be able to attack with Sylveon EX. We got to think about everything going on. Giant Cape, Eevee back, Sylveon. I actually really like this hand, and I like the fact that I started with Eevee EX, so I can't start doing some offensive damage in case they don't evolve. So yeah, we're just chilling, bro. We're chilling. Unless we get red card or their Mars, obviously, but I just realized I put the wrong deck. No, I put the right deck, yeah. Oh, they don't have red card. They only have Mars. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is to be expected. I mean, it's Sylveon Greninja. I can't complain that they have the whole deck. It's like I signed up for this when I played against the matchup. This turns like, dude, for example, dude, imagine we Sylveon into a Leafeon E. No, I was gonna say Leafeon EX with a red, but I'd have to get a second Eevee back too. There's just way too many coincidences. But like that could have been cool, but yeah. Now we pray, guys. Now we pray. No, yeah. Yippee. Exactly. No, I'm chilling. I'm locked in, bro. I'm not losing to this, bro. We just beat one. I'm not gonna lie. So they could do 70. They have red 90, 110. They can potentially do 140 damage to me. I also really want to evolve Flareon, but like I don't want them to just Cyrus and trap me in. So we're just gonna attack because if they stay in of Sylveon and they trap my Cyrus me in and maybe they take the KO, but then they're stuck with Sylveon and they have no other attackers. So I'm fine with just giving them a KO, like because I could also Cyrus. They're gonna probably go into the Sylveon. No, okay. First, they have the whole deck, so I'm gonna Mars them 100% next turn, and I feel like we're in a pretty good position. So it looks like they're going for a KO on my Sylveon of Cyrus next turn. Double Eevee bag. Also, I really do like how they did play this. But yeah, we're gonna Mars them. We're gonna Mars them, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I'm thinking, do I want to essentially set my Sylveon up? Do I want my Sylveon to get KO'd for free? At the same time, they might... I don't know, bro. I don't want to... No, I don't think I give them the KO. I really don't think I do. I'm going to do this to get a card out of my hand also. And... 70. We're going to wait and see. I think I should have placed on the... Flareon, but I'm just gonna not place on the Flareon, and basically, hopefully, just I don't know, bro. I think I just win. No, all good. Wow, that's just a lucky top deck. I didn't need the red, by the way, because if I went in the Flareon this turn, no matter what they put in, just dies to Flareon Eevee bag. So, well, actually, they already wasted their giant cape, but I just drew the red. So, GG's. Yeah, I know he's playing Zard Flareon EX or something, but I don't even want to think about it. I'm gonna be so real. I saw that. I'm like, nah, it's just a demon. I'm fine. I like the EVX lead, by the way, in case they actually do brick. Obviously, you know, it's very hard for them to brick because they always have Sylveon, but I gotta talk about that. No, yeah, and also not only does he have Charizard, but because he's playing Flareon EX, it's almost impossible. I'm gonna just go and state it is impossible for an Eevee box deck to beat any Judy. Does not any of the Eevee boxes still in the tournaments. That's just how demonic his deck is. I almost played Ori because I knew he was gonna play Zard. Are they really bricking Mars? Okay. I mean, I didn't have anything besides that research, which. All right. They're gonna sacrifice the beginning one. Looks like there are so many things that can go wrong here. There's also so many things that can go right here. Like, for example, they use Mars. And if I try to Flareon EX, I can just take the KO. And then if they try to Flareon, they go with Sylveon, I just win. The reason I'm not putting in another Eevee is because I just don't need to. I just don't need to. You're cooked. You're cooked. I'm gonna be real. I didn't think they were gonna attack. You could also Cyrus me, but like whatever. Do we Eevee bug or red, or do we use both? I'm not gonna be Ember. I don't like doing that because I get pissed off when people do that to me. So, GG. Sure, I'll put this Eevee in case they have Sylveon. I don't get a whatever. It's a Froakie lead, so I like this Eevee anyways. What if they just brick and they just don't place anything else down, bro? I'm gonna be so real. Can I just get a freebie? Can I just have a freebie, man? Please. At least no EVs, bro. Let me dodge the Sylveons for like one Sylveon Ninja game. That is facts, Crystal. 100% facts. We're safe for one more turn. I said I'm gonna try to get a Leafeon EX. It's gonna be the second draw of the Sylveon, by the way. 100%. I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now. I don't like the fact that I'm placing all these EVs down, bro. I don't like the fact that I'm placing all these EVs down. I'm gonna get red carded. I just have to attack. Whatever. It's the wrong leaf. Yeah, I should have said EX. I mean, it's still fine. It's still fine. It's gonna be my cope. Because I could knock them out of EVEX. I could then bait them. Never mind. Never mind. Mars me? Yeah, okay. I saw it coming. I should have, I couldn't place on the flareon. I couldn't place it down. Okay. But we top deck the the Louis Vuitton Eevee bags. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how I win this. I should have placed on the second Eevee. That is a misplay because I think they're gonna Cyrus me next turn and knock out my Eevee. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I need like giant cape Eevee bag. Mars into, okay. I could, and I'm calculating, but I don't think it's worth it because I don't know what that does to me. I think I'm honestly, dude, I'm gonna be so real. I think I just have to top deck Flareon, and I think if they go aggressive with Giratina, and I top deck a Flareon and I kill them with red. I think that's the only way I could win this. I don't see another way. Because if I evolve with a Leafeon, they just knock out a Leafeon and then I have nothing else. And I won't be able to set up on a Flareon, so it's like... They also probably just Cyrus in my guy. Like, they probably just Cyrus in the Eevee, which is why I also didn't evolve in case they Cyrus me in. So I have a 2 out of 8 chance to win this if they go on the aggressive. They might just not, because there's no reason for them to do that. They also get top deck 2 Sylveons. A Cyrus. So they have a 4 out of... Is that 9? That's 9. They have a 4 out of 9 to draw Cyrus. Which would also be pretty catastrophic for me. I need to draw Flareon this turn, bro. Like, I need to draw Flareon. I should have placed the second Eevee. That is my fault. That is my misplay, but whatever. We're setting up on the Greninja. I like this. We just got a top deck. Either way, I'm going to have to just do it. I go. This is fine. Yeah, they're going to double ping the dudes in. If they top deck Cyrus, they win. If I don't get Flareon, I also lose. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how I win this. They basically have to have Cyrus and I need them to have Cyrus on the very bottom of their deck, but the problem is they still have EVs and Professor Researchers. So if they top deck Sylvie, I mean if they just top deck Cyrus, they won. There's nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. I extremely bricked in the beginning. I just didn't regard Leafeon. Okay, thank God I actually have Leafeon, hopefully. Yeah. We'll find out what happens. The good thing I'm seeing is if they get Giratina, I'm not seeing a single Psychic for a minute, which gives us a little bit more time. which I'm really enjoying. Also makes so they can't attack obviously if Sylveon, so I might as well just use one now. Let's see, Pokeball, cool. Yeah, I think this is a pretty decent hand. Do I want to place that guy? Probably, yeah, I probably will place it down. I don't want to get Mars either. And yeah. And the reason I'm placing this on double Leafeon, because someone asked earlier, essentially if they try to evolve in the Greninja, and like let's say I put like one grass and then one fire, they might try to Cyrus the one that has no energy, so I wouldn't be able to swap out an attack of Leafeon. So that's why I'm just putting dual on Leafeon. So if they do Cyrus someone in, I can just swap out an attack. If they don't place anything else down, I'm going to, I think, Sabrina the Eevee. I remember they're just doing the damage. I think they should attack up Greninja. Or like, I think they should just attack Leafeon, but maybe not. This does also give me less energy to work with, but whatever. Flareon is pretty annoying, but I think this is fine. I was thinking about Eevee bagging, but like, nah. And the reason I'm not is because they might put a giant cape on Greninja. And I mean, if they have double Cyrus, bro, they have double Cyrus, but I'm basically banking them not having double Cyrus. And the reason I wanted to just kill the Eevee is because obviously, you know, Flareon KOs the Greninja next turn. And not only that, but they obviously bricked, and I don't want them to potentially top deck into Professor Research in the Sylveon. So they might just concede here. They literally, if they don't have an answer, like if they don't have a Cyrus to stall my Flareon, and then obviously yeah, this is exactly why I did that play. It's just a checkmate. Remember though, the hand does not matter. They have double hand disruption. However, I am bringing my hand down to 3, so it is very likely that they might not. Dude, I'm gonna be so real. I'm just okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna, I mean, they didn't place anything down. Like, I'm not gonna, I'll place this. I'll place this, dude, but I'm just gonna, no, I was gonna say I wanted to attack with the I have Eevee back anyways. It does not matter. I wanted this to be like attack with the Eevee EX first, like in case they evolve, but that doesn't matter anyways. So I'm just gonna be the smart guy and I'm not gonna ruin my hand. I could Mars them, but they don't have anything. Well, I mean, they might have Sylveon, but I could just Mars them next turn if they Sylveon. So we're gonna just do the same play of attaching 2 to Leafeon. And if they don't have anything, bro, we win with Eevee back and we get a freebie. We just take these. Yeah, Pokeball. Doesn't matter. I really, it does not matter because they're bricking off water still. So even if it's Giratina, it takes them 3 turns to charge up. Sylveon. Yeah, I kind of expected this. But this was part of the plan. This is fine. I don't mind. Yeah, they're 100% getting Mars next turn, bro. They're getting Mars. You're not keeping 7 cards in your hand, buddy. Or if I draw Sabrina, I'll just Sabrina. But I obviously did not draw Sabrina. Okay. I'm gonna be so real, bro. I don't even want to place that second Eevee down. I don't. I'm not going to. They know I have it in my hand. But like, do they really want a red card or Mars me on 2 hands? Because like, I kind of want to be honest, like first off, I just switched in the Sylveon no matter what. I kind of hope they don't have Greninja. I mean, they can't do any damage here. Fine, it's whatever. Like I like, sure, whatever. Now they can't Cyrus me, so I'm feeling pretty good about this hand because I get the KO here. I knock out something no matter what they do. I just switch in the Flareon. I KO them, and that just leaves them 1 KO, which means they have to stall Giratina. But if they have Giratina, so this is literally checkmate. By the way, I'm telling you guys, I won this match. There's not a single thing they could do unless they, no, not even if they red card me, it does not matter. The only way they could possibly win would be Greninja Giant Cape, which they've already wasted Giant Cape on Sylveon, unless they have 2. But I'm pretty sure it only says 1, right? Yeah, I win this match. No matter what they do, they're kind of cooked. Yeah, they're just cooked. I didn't even need them. I didn't need the Sabrina though, because if I knocked out the Sylveon and if they evolved into Greninja, I mean they still just lose to a Flareon. So it's like, sure that happened, but at the same time it did not matter. It was just more of like a, okay, Sabrina's obviously better because I'd rather just not delve a Greninja, like Cyrusing me and try to stall a turn. So yeah, at least concede. GG, bro. They just wrecked. You know what? That sends to playing Sylveon Greninja, bro. Sends to playing Sylveon Greninja. I will say though, I think Bixie has the list that probably cooks me the most, just because I think Giant Cape is very good in this matchup. But either way, man, we made it very far in the tournament. I cannot complain. I cannot complain. This was a very good final send-off for this game, because I'm not playing the game until the next set. Oh no, guys, Bixie's not wishing me good luck. He knows the tech. I lose. I gotta check the pairings. Anyways, pretty decent going first hand. I really wish we had a second Eevee, but if not, we don't have it, bro. This is the first Giratina lead from the Sylveon Greninjas. This is historic, bro. It only took us 4 of them. All right, sometimes you just gotta ask, dog. Sometimes you literally just gotta ask, apparently. They are getting Psychic, though, so they know the tech, bro. They know the tech. No. They only have Mars, though, which is very good for me. Yeah, I'm like top 5 range. Yeah, they got perfect energy, by the way. We don't gotta talk about that, though. I'm kind of scared. I'm not gonna cap. I might have misplayed, bro. Can everybody join me in the chat and say no Greninja? Please. Oh, double Giant Cape. All right. I like it. I get it. However, we're still possibly fine. We're still possibly fine. Well, this guy's going to be putting in work. It's been a long time since they put in work. Let me actually evolve them first before I use the Leafeon energy. Don't mind me. And the reason I'm putting the energy back on Leafeon is because I want to attack with Leafeon next turn. This is fine. This is fine. Because if they Cyrus... No, this is not fine, actually. If they Cyrus me, if they get Greninja, they will be able to knock out my Leafeon with just a Sylveon Greninja. Okay. They simply just don't get Greninja. It's whatever. They're gonna... If they have Cyrus, they're gonna Cyrus in my Leafeon. 100%. Okay, so we just draw a Leaf Cape. We have to draw a Leaf Cape, and then we have to get Flareon, and then we win this game. Well, we need to get Flareon with a Sabrina. So it is technically still possible. But it's going to be a hard ask. We have another Professor Research. Red. Yeah. It's like I got no other options, bro. Let's see. And Leaf Cape. Or not Leaf Cape, Giant Cape, Giant Cape, Giant Cape, Giant Cape, Giant Cape. Fuck. Theoretically, we lose this. Nothing I could have done. So it is what it is. If I got Giant Cape, I actually could have won that game if they didn't get a second Greninja, which sucks. But that's how it goes, bro. On first sucks balls here. I'm not gonna lie. Do I think my play I did with attacking with Leafeon was wrong? No, I don't think. I think it was the only play I had. I also could have just not evolved and basically banked on drawing into a Flareon off the Sylveon also, which is probably what I should have done in retrospect, but who knows, man. It is what it is. It's unfortunate, but I think I played some of my outs. Like, they didn't have Greninja the turn before, so Bixie either got a lucky top deck or they were being a very good top player and they were hiding it in their hand because they did not need Greninja the last turn. So we don't know. Obviously, I'm not stream sniping, so I have no clue. But obviously, I'm they're a good player, bro. I'm pretty sure they've won like Ursies, or I've seen them like top 2 multiple Ursies. So, I wonder if they switched their energy to Psychic only for this matchup. I think they might have, because they're getting only Psychic, and I think they really did. And this also tells me they have Sylveon. We need to get something off the top deck. The thing that sucks is this isn't even that good. I do live 2 hits with Eevee bag, so that's fucking cool. That's cool, yeah. If they have no Froakie, obviously. I've been cursing hella, bro. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm just too tired to filter it out. I've been trying not to on streams, but I'm cooked. My brain's fried. My filter is literally just off. We're just chilling. I don't understand this play. Why would you not just hit up on Kira? I guess I don't know. I guess they need Greninjas in this matchup, maybe. I guess like one Giratina is not going to do anything, but I got a KO and I'm feeling pretty good about that. Pressers for Mars, bro. I mean, they obviously Professor researched because they had nothing, or they collected Eevee because they have nothing, so there's no reason for me to Mars them. Because I just give them a whole new hand. Second Leafeon is lucky goated, bro. I'm just gonna fuck it, dude. I'm just gonna do it. Because I'm thinking I might Sabrina if they don't place anything else down. Giant Cape, why not? I just want cards out of my hand. I don't know, guys. Like, theoretically, dude, I mean, if we get Flareon next turn and they don't place another basic down, and we literally just win with Sabrina. Judy's watching me. Yo, what's up, man? If you have the... How you doing? Well, now I can't Sabrina them and knock out red, but I think I still Sabrina here. Do I Sabrina? No, I just attacked the Eevee. Okay, fine. They must have bricked hard. They literally just bricked hard. There's no... I could Sabrina, but the Giratina can't attack, bro. So, like, there's just no point. Sure, I'll play it down, bro. And then at this point, like, I might as well just Mars them because why not? But yeah, I mean, we get the KO and then the Giratina can't attack. We have 2 Leafeons. They don't have any Hell cards. We just win. And if they do place a Froakie down, we also just win with Sabrina. So yeah, they just concede. It's crazy how every win I've gotten against Sylveon Greninja is just them bricking. Yeah, by the way, they've not got a single water energy, so they're playing pure psychic like in this matchup for Giratina purposes. But this is good if they don't get Froakies and they're not playing water. Obviously, you know, maybe they actually are playing water now, but kind of just spitballing here, you know. If I get another Eevee off this Professor Research, I'm just gonna go into 2 Leafeons. I'm so chilling with that next turn. But I probably do get Marsed. I haven't been Mars turn 1 in a minute. Yep. Next turn they're gonna Sylveon. They probably place like Froakie or Giratina down. Yeah, Froakie. So they're gonna have Greninja, Sylveon next turn, and Giratina. Okay, I need Flareon for this matchup now. Mars. No Pokeballs. They use no Pokeballs. I'm Marsing them. I feel like they have Sylveon in their hand. I don't care. And I could double Leafeon. Maybe I should, bro. Nah. I'm gonna save it. Dude, fuck. I feel like, oh, dude, we're gonna just see what happens. I'm like scared of them like using Sylveon, evolving like Greninja, having the perfect God combo, then Cyrusing my Eevee. Which I should have evolved. I think I lost. If they actually get Greninja, I lost. Fuck, I should have evolved the Leafeon, bro. I knew this was gonna happen. But I was like, let me just try to bait or something. I don't know. Where are they pinging? No, dude, they have Cyrus. I do look stressed, but I lost. No Cyrus! No Cyrus! We need a second Eevee bag, though. We need a second Eevee bag or a Giant Cape. Please. Oh my god! Shit. I don't even know what to do. I guess I could have swapped out to a second Leafeon too, but I don't... Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna double leafeon game. I don't even care. The only problem is I can't actually, you know, kill the Sylveon in 2 hits unless I get a flareon. They're gonna. I feel like they're gonna Cyrus into this Eevee. I need a giant cape. I need so many things. I just need Flareon. If I get Flareon, I win this game. If I don't get Flareon, I lose. Now, even if I get Flareon, oh wait. Hold up, bro, please. Give me a second Eevee. 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 No. I mean, they haven't Cyrused me yet. I have to do this. Oh, wait. No, I should have went in with the Leafeon. No, I would have lost. I would have just lost to Giratina. Yeah, no, this is fine. I basically... Oh, God. I need to draw a fucking Flareon. I need to get Flareon red, bro. And they have to have no Cyrus for 1 more turn. That's the only way I could win this. Because if they get Cyrus, they KO my Leafeon, and then I just lose to Giratina endgame with Greninja. Unless I drew a Sabrina. But then I can't. Yeah, I lose. If I lose if they have Cyrus. I lose if they have Cyrus. Bro, please. I need to win 1 more. I need that $50, bro. I need that $50. Dude. Okay, guys. We need Giant Cape, Red, and Flareon. We need Giant Cape, Red, and Flareon, and we win this game. Giant Cape, Red, and Flareon. Giant Cape, Red, and Flareon. Giant Cape, Red, and Flareon. That's all we need. Is that we have like 5 cards? We have Sylveon. One piece. We have to get the last 2. The last 2, bro. Exodia, bro, please. Or they just have to have no Cyrus. I should have saved my Mars, bro. We lost. We're out, boys. Shit. Sabrina. Does Sabrina do anything? No, I lose. I can't believe Red and Giant Cape are bottom deck. I'll play it out though. I'll play it out. GG's though. No, I don't have a point though. I don't have a point, so they just win. Cyrus. Yeah, they drew Cyrus anyways. Okay, so I lost. GG's. I hope somebody beats you if you're still watching, bro. I don't want those Charizard player to win. Peace out, guys. Or just peace out for everyone. Either way, man, GG's. I mean, we went pretty far in the tournament.